Well, hey, beautiful people. Numbers don't lie, I know you. This is a very great book. As you see, inspired by me, but it's by Erica O'Neill. Check this book out. It's beautiful, first of all, the cover. I finally had got it right. Had to redo some things, help redo some things. Better yet, it wasn't me personally. It's all thanks to ARO, you know what I mean? All thanks to Erica O'Neill. Um, Numbers don't lie, I know you. As you see, you done seen this before. You see this before. Say, I know you. I see you. This is a very beautiful book because numbers is vibration, numbers is energy. So, as you see, this is how it look from the cover. When you go in, it's beautiful right there. And then about the author, acknowledgments. So, okay, she gave me some great acknowledgments in this book. Took some of my work and put into action. So, as you see, part one, that's the basic meaning of numbers. First of all, table of content. Table of content is right here. Got the basic meaning of the numbers, attitude numbers, which is the sun numbers, but also the birth numbers, which is the soul numbers, but also the life path numbers, but also numbers that correlate to the month, the downside, and health meaning, and more. So it tell you like with the attitude number style, like for example, 76. Let's go to 76. This the attitude numbers right here. It tell you about the attitude numbers, how to get the attitude numbers. All of that there. I use my birthday was used in this book. As you see, Kane Lit. My birthday was used in this book to break down the numbers. Now check this out. Now, son number one, my attitude number one. So this is the number of the leader. This number of the leader. And so if you are the attitude number one, this intensified energy, and you're the type who are a strong leader, very confident, over energetic. You love to help people and protect the underdogs. As a warrior, you need to do something physical with your energy or put your energy into athlete activities or creative abilities that will keep you balanced. Also says you are charming, complimentive, number one, attitude number one, love compliments. We love compliments. It's sort of like a Leo energy. It's the sun. So you are all about fun and life itself. You got a whole bunch of traits. But also got the downside of these traits too. You see what I'm saying? See, you was here to motivate people to become stronger, like yourself, and to lead by example, and to show people they can be strong being themselves. You loves to play a lot. So if your attitude number two, it goes like this. So it goes on and on and on and on. So the book got the attitude numbers, of course. Now, let's go to the basic meanings of numbers, starting with number two. So start from zero. Explain about the zero, which is the female energy, like the universal energy, like the cosmic womb and all that there. It starts right there. This is like the god of spiritual vibration, zero, circular energy. We deal with choice, reverse, rebirth, independence, empowerment, intense feelings, magnetic force, and attraction. The mystery, silence, secrets, zero. Any number, any number that has zero behind it, zero intensify that energy, make it stronger, like a number 10. So them type of number ones is very strong. It's balanced. So zero is sort of like darkness and one is the light, right? So you got a balance of darkness and light. So basically it. So any number that the zero is behind, the zero intensify it. It do transformation and everything. So moving on. Explain more about the zero. Then it goes on to number one. Explain everything about number one. The letter, the meaning about everything about number one, which means the the original pioneer, natural born aspiring leader. Then goes into detail. Everything that you need to know about number one. Tell you about the planet that deals with the number one and everything on here. So this is the deeper parts. The houses that deal with the number one, the spiritual and psychic gifts of the number one. All numbers got psychic gifts in this book. So this book, I'm glad that Eric O'Neill took a lot of my work and published it because this book is very powerful. Look, Careers for number one. As you see, a therapist, a writer, a lawyer, goes on and on, spiritual leader, on. Okay, number one, health deals with what? Lung problems, health problems. And in the back, in the back, she got more about health problems. Health problems in the back. Yeah, that she took and published for me. I keep saying eyes because it's dedicated to me and it's some of my work that she put in here. So, but anyway, it's in the back. As you see, the number one makes friends and partners. As you see, it tell you like who will be the number one soulmate. Those born on the 1st, 10th, 19th, 28th. Also dealing with the signs Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, and like that. See what I'm saying? This how it goes. You see what I'm saying? Now, the number one best days are Sunday and Tuesday. The best months are February, April, August, and October. All these numbers got the same thing as how this number one is did. So it did with the colors of the number one, the best colors, yellow, brown, gold, orange. And it deals like okay, the month that correlates to number one. January, February, April, August, and October. Now, number one sexual peak. It tell you about the sexual peak. The it says you are usually quick and direct when it comes to self-expression. You pride yourself on taking the lead, similar and endurance when dealing with sex. Sex is a real passion, and you adore and appreciate the feelings of feeling sexy and sensual. You be in a sexy mood in the bed, and you are a great performer during sex and loves to perform or put on the show. So in sex, number ones are dominant. Now, sexual compatibility will turn when the ones we turned on to. You see threes and five mostly right there. Now, meditation, it tell you about meditation for the number ones and all that there. It goes on and on like that. The number one, people, life, purpose, goals, and spiritual lessons. To be a leader and in leadership, to be a leader in organizations, to be example, a scrum. It goes on and on and on like that there. You know, to have a balanced relationship, man, in life, but also the chakras that represents the number one. You see, powerful book. Then it goes on from number one to everything that represents number one, like other numbers, like number 10, which is one. Number 10, people born on the 10th, it adds on. They still got some number one trait, but this adds on to it. Though I add a little bit more. Well, she added a little bit more information on right here. See, the Sun and Pluto, but it represents the letter J. 10 is what? The letter J. Got the letters on here too, which is like the S, as you see. So if we do name numerology, you can understand. If we do initials, you can understand. Now, you got the other numbers that represent number one, 28, all the way 37, 46, 55. You add it up, you're going to get one. So then they go to the number two and so forth. Number two. I tell you about the number two. So this is a great book. It's one of the best numerology books out there, people. As you see, they tell you about the spiritual psychic gifts of the number two. As you see, clairsentient, clairvoyance, empathy, how intuitive, aura reading. It tell you the careers for number two, the same thing as the number one. That I'm saying. It tells the health, what the health deals with, the best days of the month, your best colors, sexual peeps, and all that there. And it goes on and on. Then, okay, since y'all know that, let me take y'all to the birth numbers. That's on page, the birth numbers is on page 92. Y'all get this Kanglit inspirational book. It's on Amazon. Y'all see the title? You do type that in and put book behind it in order. But as you see, the birth number, that's the day you were born on. And here it is. It explains how you get your birth number. It explains about the birth number right here. Like mine's number 9. Cosmic soul, it's like your soul number, your inner self number. You know what I'm saying? That you power to reach your life path number. I know y'all say, he say, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got a different style of talking. On Geechee, matter of fact. Yeah, if you look up what Geechee is. But anyway, number 9. You see number 9? That's the day I born on. Those also born on the 18 and the 27. This is your energy too. So that's how it goes. Not just like number 9, but all forms of number 9, which is 18 and the 27. Then I talk about number 9, what she do. Well, it's my work, so I have to say I do. So, with this being said, also goes to, when dealing with like bird number goes to the 20, number 22 right here. As you see, master number 22. And now the life path numbers after that. Numbers a lot of people do. Explain about life path number. That's broken down. But also like if you got number 1 that goes on, Now let me go to the back. Just give you a little preview of this thing. Got like life path 7. I had to mark mine out in this book. When I brought this book, I had marked that 7. I'm a life path 7. You know what I'm saying? As you see, the deep thinker, psychic, visionary, spiritual truth seeker, creative, magical, charming, genius. This is the title. And this goes into detail. You know what I'm saying? It tells all about number 7, life path number 7, what you're here to do. Right here. So let me keep going. I'm trying to go to the last part. Okay, this is the last part 5 in this book. Numbers correlate to the month, the downside, and the health meaning. See, numbers don't lie, people do. Now check this out. As you see, it explains like basically what these 3 numbers is. These the mind numbers. Number 5, 1, 5, and 7 deal with the mind. Psychic gifts and ability and information and communication. Explains like that in detail. And it explains about what number 2, 4, and 8 is. These manifestation numbers, herb numbers. You know what I'm saying? And this here explains about 3, 6, and 9. These the basic numbers, which is 1 through 9, all together 1 through 9. So 3, 6, and 9, the spiritual and creative numbers. Explain about that. Then explain about the month number, what month you were born in. 1 through 9. Like those who were born in January, this deal with you right here. Those who were born in October, which is me right here. This is me. It said you are naturally very lucky. When you decide on a goal, you always accomplish it. The downside of your traits, you can be argumentative, and across it, you have a huge capacity for revenge and deceit. You love the outdoors or nature. If you can deal with your inner demons, you can succeed beyond your wildest dreams in life. You easily hurt because you're very sensitive, but you recover quickly. You easily lose confidence in yourself. You have the potential to be a well-known leader in any field and an expert. You love children. You are opinionated and can be jealous. You love to talk or chat, and you love those who love you. You are loving, just, concerned, and fair. This is, you are sexy, beautiful, and you have inner and outer beauty. You love the arts, literature, to travel, nature. Your family and friends are very important. You always make friends and it's wild at times. You are clairvoyant, a seer, intuitive, honest, realistic, emotional, decisive, and you doesn't pretend. So this got the month. Y'all ain't hitting the lights up for this. Y'all never put me out there. And even though there's a few people on here, but it's cool. But anyway, this got the month, whatever month you're born in. Like this is right here. Number 2 represents what? February and November. But this is playing about February right here. And over here, you got November. Like that there. Then you got March and December. The December on this side right here. And then you got April. It goes on and on and on and on, And so you got numbers that represents the month. Explains about the month. And now this is more on the downside. On the numbers on the downside, 1 through 9, also master number 11, 22, and 33. Number 1 on the downside, they could be arrogant, bossy, selfish, egotistic, the bully type, manipulative, stubborn, domineering, dependence, narrow-minded, demanding, insulting. You could be a sore loser because you love to win and coming first. Headstrong, fearful, impatient, loud, bossy, dramatic, hot temper. They can be violent too, number ones, and cold. So now, number two, the same thing on the downside. The downside had to be put in here because I'm glad this book got the downside in here because everybody know the good side. We got to give the downside. Number threes and so forth, the downside of every number, the downside of every number. Like life path sevens, on the downside, they confused, they be lost, thick-skinned, illusional, lazy, flighty, have addiction, the saddest, snappish, hot temper, escapist, uncertain, a martyr, elusive, a gambler, submissive, a loner, fault-finding, a drifter, too demanding, deceitful, they can withdraw, schemer, a plotter, violent, moody, all that's on there. Overbearing, they can use their tongue like a sword to hurt others. Pleasure loving, and such, and depression. I'm skipping, but all that they done with the seven. Same thing with number 8. They ain't got the same as 7, but they got a downside. All these got a downside, their own downside. Like number 8s, they are greedy, intense, bossy, dominating. This on the downside. Obsessive, financially assessed, power hungry, money hungry, scheming, have a lack of value, have a lack of judgment, materialistic, selfish, not generous, not giving, uh, material, emotionally jealous, hold grudges, can be a victim of a tragedy, fearful, a workaholic, boring, have limits, controlling, take losses, a gambler, a complete failure, the isolated, egotistic, too critical, status seeking, and unforgiving. So they can hold grudges, number 8. So the same thing with the number 9. Every side got a downside. Number 9 can get very violent and ruthless and don't care at all, as you see. Very violent and very rebellious. So even match number 11 got a downside in this book. And match number 22 and match number 6. But also you can look at the number, for number 22, you can look at number 4. For number 33, you can look at number 6 too for the rest of the downside. Now let's deal with the health. Number 1, health. So the one belongs to the sun. The person born on the 1st, 2nd, 1928 are mainly ruled by the sun. Sun governs the back, the heart, arteries, head, liver, stomach, and such and such and such and eyesight. It's just a lot to read, but y'all get the drift. But anyway, number 1, people should avoid intoxic like alcohol and smoking tobacco, any drug addiction, medicine addiction, because you can suffer from lung disease, kidney disease, and lung problems. Number 1, people should avoid stress and overworking or becoming a workaholic. Watch out for your struggles with low self-esteem issues and being egotistic. Number 1, people can suffer from a lack of sleep and carry a disease for a long time before you die. It says you have fun the food which produce high calories and take intoxicating drinks, which is not good for you. You need to relax your mind, and rest is important for you for your healing. You should avoid cool places and be careful about the eyes and throat problems. You should avoid fatty foods. Watch out for pain in the shoulders and knees. You should eat honey, dry fruits, oranges, apples, grow. And they got also about number 1, ginger, dates, Botley dates, oranges, ginseng, lavender, citrus fruits, raisins, and nutmegs. Nutmegs are like that. That's like herbs that you put on your food or something. You put somewhere. But these are extremely beneficial for you. October, December, and January are not good months for you. Number 1, people. Okay, your benefit, what you benefit from: stay warm and avoid cold places. So being in the sun is very helpful to you. Nature, meditation, doing yoga, getting sleep, working on your ego, being balanced, get massages, relaxing, doing heart exercises. You also benefit from being confident, being spiritual, being into metaphysics, being into medicine through meditation, thinking positive, and being in solitude every once in a while. That's what it be. But, okay, number two, same thing that like about health problems and stuff goes on and on and on. So this is a very good book. It got about how you can heal, with health problems and everything, such. So of course I mark all my numbers, which is like 7. But this is a good book, people. Very good book. This is a very good book, people. Very good book, as you see. As you see, people. Now, this is the cover. It's the cover. I just want to take y'all through this book. With that being said, order now. It's on Amazon under Eric O'Neill name. It's called Numbers Don't Lie. I Know You. Yes. Take a screenshot of this book. Here we go. Numbers Don't Lie. I Know You. That's the name of a black God. Okay, thanks. It's on Amazon right now. Right now, people. But it got all about the health in there. I'm gonna do astrology. Probably I'm work on astrology book or let her or do it with her and let her publish it. Astrology book. Let her do the astrology book. She takes some of my work. I just give it to her. Boom. And publish it for y'all. Y'all want an astrology book? I think that'll be the best thing on the market. Astrology book with the name King Lit. I'm to make sure she put King Lit on there for y'all. I said, you gonna publish in my honor? Put King Lit so y'all can get the book. How about that? How about that, people? What you think, Black God astrology book? And this time, since I know the book trade a little bit, I can do it more correctly and more better. Wow. What do y'all think? Astrology book? I think that what goes. That what goes. I don't know what'll be the best, but I know that all knowledge that I put out there, or that's somebody done took and used for their benefit, is good. Whoever publish my knowledge and put it out there is good. People give me credit, that's cool. I love that. You can use my work. But don't twist it and say I said this and I didn't. That's the only thing. But you can use my work. I don't be doing all that tripping. You can even get paid for it. I gave that permission. As long as I got have my credit, of course. They know about King Lick. You could do a whole story, go get his books and whatever, advertisement. That's only fair. So that being said, people, you see, I'm out of here. I love y'all, Black God and everybody else.